we sent you a package, you didn't get it? I said, no, I didn't get it. He goes, we're going to send it again. We're going to send you something else. So I get this Tony the Tiger great thing in the mail from Jim and Susan. And I said, great story time. So I told him I'd wear it. So I'm wearing it. So I look great. So, and these socks, obviously, if you guys know, have you told the story about the socks?
Yeah, the half.
Did I tell everybody? No? Oh, okay, so I went to get shoes. I told last night. I went to get shoes before I came, because I needed new shoes. And I was walking, looking at shoes with my son, and I look up, and all of a sudden I see this bunch of colorful socks. And they're, by the way, they're men's socks, guys. They're men's socks. They really are. They're in the men's section. And I wasn't in the women's section. I'm trying to say. And it's, you know what it said? It said happy socks. I went, you got to be kidding me. Like, really? I'm like, I'm buying something. So I bought some and I posted on Facebook, you know, I'm like, you're not going to believe these guys, they're happy socks, and you know, maybe I'll wear them with the regional, so that's why I'm wearing them. And people said, you know, you should wear like shorts with them. I'm like, maybe I'll wear a skirt like T. But all the T skirts are way too big for me, so, and I wasn't going to wear a skirt. So this is the best I can do. But anyway, check this out. So I see the happy socks, and then I get on the plane, I'm leaving D.C., yesterday? What's today? Saturday. It was Thursday. So I'm in D.C., and I'm thinking to myself, I need new earphones, you know? And so I'm walking, I see this little kiosk, and I'm walking, and I go, what? Happy Buds. And I was like, no way. So of course I bought them, you know, and I bought the, I don't know it's called Happy Buds, Happy something. But they're earbuds, and so of course I posted that. That was a day later after I found the happy socks. So of course I was saying to myself, you know, wow, this Jeff Olson, man, he's onto something. You know, he's been saying this for a while, right? Happiness is on the rise. You guys went to the bashes back in the day, the conventions, you know. He's like, happiness, man, we're going to create the largest happiness movement in the world. And that's why Live Happy, right? That evolved into Live Happy. And Jeff's right. He's like, happiness on the rise, guys. You're going to see it. Well, I saw it twice in 2 days. So of course, I'm thinking, man, this guy's good. Our CEO is a visionary, man. He really is. He's leading our company. So it's cool, guys. It's cool. So go buy some happy stuff, okay? Buy some happy stuff. You know what? Because, man, I'm happy right now. I got my happy socks on. I am happy. You guys will be happier. See, me and Lance, come up here real quick. See, Lance and I, we're the happiest people in this room. We are. The happiest people. You guys are happy, I know, but we're the happiest people in the room because pull them up, Lance. Lance got some happy socks, too. Lance got some happy socks. That's a Martin Decker, Lance. Give it up. Good start. You know, I love this company, man. You know, Lance and I met, again, not on the same team. Well, I wish he was. Wish all you guys were on my team, man. Woo, I don't even happiness. But I love you. I love you guys. And Lance and I met, I think it was Dallas or something like that. We used to follow each other in Dallas like 2 years ago, whatever it was. And, you know, him and his wife's beautiful. I mean, I think I was checking on my wife before I met him. You know, just joking. But he's awesome. You know, him and I became friends. And you know, I hit 1 star, and he was cheering me on, and he was going, I think he told me next month. Can you hit the next month, Lance, or something like that? And I was cheering him on, and you know, that's what you do. That's what you do for family, right? And him and I become really close, and his wife's amazing, and amazing family. I mean, he trained here a little while ago, didn't he, guys? He trained here? So you guys know how amazing he is. But I love people in this company. You know, I guarantee if I sit with any one of you guys, I'll love you. Not like that, but I really will. I'll fall in love with you because you know what? You're good people. You're good people. And I wish I had the time to learn about everyone's story. I really do. And you know what? Because you need to learn people's stories, guys. So important. You go to these conventions, you come here. There's someone here you don't know, meet them. You have time after, we're going to mingle after. You guys can hang around, mingle with them, and find out their story. Because you find out their story, it may be similar to your best friend's story. Maybe they're the same background. You know what? Even though they're on the same team, maybe you put them on the phone with your best friend. We're family. Meet each other. Now listen, there's some family members you don't want to know anything about. Some of our families be like, I don't want to hang out with my family. But this family you want to hang around, don't you? You know, when you leave this family, You know, you get sucked into the negativity when you leave. It's tough. But it's good when it's in here, isn't it? You guys feel good? Yeah. All right, so we're going to keep going here. Now, again, three-way calls, guys. This is, if you're not doing three-way calls, you're not growing. If you're growing, you're going to stop growing. You guys get that? So I'm going to tell you a story. And again, I learned three-way calls before this company, guys. I learned it before. And because it's the industry. It's not just this company. In the industry, it's all about three-way calls. Now, some people don't do it. So I do a training. You know, I do a training in Maryland, and I'm all about three-way calls because it's so important, guys. Right? It's so important. So I did a training, and there was a couple girls there that were on another girl's team, and she called me up. This woman called me up, and she goes, "Hey, I'm so and so. I have a question for you. Can you explain the three-way calls and how you explain your training?" I said, "Sure, no problem. What do you want to know? And tell me about you." And she said, "Well, I got started, and I had a lot of success. I had a real results party. I had like 12 girls there, and all 12 people signed up as grand partners." I was like, "What did you do? Tell me the secret." She said, "You know what?" I said, and she goes, "Then I had another one. 8 more people signed up." Are you kidding me? She goes, "Yeah, I'm an executive director of the month." What? I go, "Wow." I go, "What's going on?" She goes, "Well, you know, after that, you know, it didn't grow. And it started to decline. Now instead of executive director, I'm senior red partner." Oh, man, that stinks, you know? She goes, "What happened?" I go, "Well, let me ask you a question. Are you someone that is maybe prominent in your area? People will look up to you, respect you?" She goes, "Yes, I am." I go, "So what you're saying is, you said, oh, I'm doing this." Everybody said, "Well, if you're doing it, I'm doing it." She said, "Yep, that's what happened." I said, "So when they left your house, and they said, okay, all I gotta do is invite people over, show a video, and they'll sign up." And that's what they did. Her friends went home, invited people in the house, didn't do any three-way calls, didn't have an expert call in, and nobody was getting results. Because nobody was like she was. And she told me that, I was like, "Aha, bingo, got it." She goes, "So tell me, like, I know my experts, and she had NMDs that would tell her three-way calls. She didn't get it. She didn't understand it. I guess they weren't saying it, and, you know, the way she would receive it." So she goes, "Well, tell me, you know, why it's important." I go, "Okay." I go, "Listen, if you would have had an expert call in, and you would have shut your mouth, and we would have signed up, and they would have left the home, and they said, okay, well, I got to invite people to the house, I got to have an expert call in, and I shut my mouth," those people would have had success. And I said, you know, people will do what you do, right? So three-way calls is a lot of reasons why you do three-way calls. Now, look at you guys dizzy. Back and forth, I'm pacing. Socks. I feel happy. I'm just running back and forth. So check this out. This is why you want to do a three-way call. Let me give you some examples. Okay? So I call Jen, Tracy. Call Tracy. And I'm the expert for Tracy. I call up, I follow up, and go, "Hey, Tracy, what did you like best?" She goes, "Aaron, I loved it. I had questions." I go, "No problem. What do you want to know?" And let's say I'm an esthetician. She was telling me about the product. I go, "Oh, man, this product, it's amazing. It's actually a cellular detox. That's what it's doing." Although you can write that down. It's doing a cellular detox. It's super, super antioxidant. So what it's doing essentially, it's killing free radical damage. We get free radical damage from sun, from pollution, from the food we eat, right? That's why you see a lot of people in Florida, man, their skin is terrible. They're in the sun a lot. You're in the sun a lot, your skin's probably more damaged than the average person that doesn't go in the sun. So I'm the expert, right? I'm telling her this stuff, right? And she's going, "Man, wow, this product's so different." Yeah, you know what? I'm an esthetician. I believe this product, this discovery, this breakthrough, is going to replace all the old technology, all the retinols, all the chemical peels, all the alpha hydroxy acids. It's going to replace it. It's just a matter of time once people use this, and they go, "I don't need to peel my face off. I can repair it instead of peeling it off." And I tell all this stuff, she goes, wow. I go, "Yeah, you know what? You know people?" She goes, "Yeah, I know people." I go, "Great. Get started." She goes, "I'm getting started." I'm like, "Right on, cool." Beat my chest, right? Got to start. So then she goes out, she tries to be the esthetician. Her friends are looking at her going, "Tracy, are you kidding me? You're an esthetician. What did you say about cellular detox? Tell me about that." She goes, "Well, I think you eat it." So she tries to be the expert, she fails, right? She fails. All the friends look at us and say, no way, blah, 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 you don't want to get an expert, right? Or she looks at me and says, she's interested, right? She goes, man, this sounds amazing. I say, you know what? Would you like to make some extra money? She goes, absolutely. But you know what? She's excited. She goes, man, because we all do this, guys. Get this. Please get this. We all do this, whether it's subconsciously or consciously. We all ask ourselves, can I do this? Can I do this? Right? Can I become successful in this company? So what happens is, you guys, this happened to you guys. I guarantee it. If you guys have been in the business for a while, it's happened. You get someone that's hot. You get someone that's excited, right? They go through the emotions. They get excited. Like, I'm getting started. Yes. That's somebody, right? And all of a sudden, they don't call you back. And you're like, what? What happened? Why don't call back? They don't answer your calls. They don't answer your texts. You know what happened? A number of things could have happened. But one thing that could have happened, if you did too much, they thought about this. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so Susie, she gave me the product. I loved it. Oh, I can do that. I can sample it. That's simple. Okay, she got me on the phone with somebody. I mean, she told me all about it. She told me all about this and that. And then she thinks to herself, man, she's so smarter than me. She's educated. I can't do that. I can't do what she did. Matter of fact, I don't want to do what she did. So what's she do? I can't do it. I'm not as smart as you. I'm not as good as you. I can't do it. And then you lose them. Right? I guarantee it's happened to you guys. If it hasn't happened to you, don't let it happen. You don't let it happen by doing a three-way call. So check this out. That scenario, there's a couple things that happen. I go to Tracy. I go, Tracy, what'd you like best? She goes, oh my gosh, this product sounds amazing. So you know what? That's exactly how I felt. You know, I'm glad you said that. What do you want to say? Mirror Master. I'm so glad you said that. I felt this product was amazing too. You know what? Hold on a second. We already went through the three-way call. How you do that? I get on a three-way call. Say I call Danny. Danny's my expert. I shut up. And by the way, three-way call, guys. When you call your expert, unless you're being sneaky, unless you call them and go, hold on a second. Before you get your expert on the phone, edify them first. Don't edify them while you're on the phone with them. It's uncomfortable. So I called Tracy. She said, I love it. Tracy, you know what? I am definitely no skincare expert. And I'm brand new. You know, but I'd love for you to hear this guy's story I'm working directly with. This guy's amazing. And there's some of you guys have heard this. There's 4 personality types. Write this down if you don't know it. If you're brand new, write this down. If you don't know it yet, write it down. It's 4 different personality types. People that like to have fun. We like to call them dolphins. People that are fun and dolphins. People that are analytical. Those sea urchins. Suck the life out of you. Sea urchins, they're analytical. Okay, there are sharks, they're money motivated. And there are whales, they're all about the cause, helping people. You guys got that? Did you get it? Sharks like to eat people. Sharks are money motivated. Yep, sharks are money motivated. Sea urchins, analytical. Whales love to help. Dolphins are fun. Okay? So, doesn't matter what order you do it in. You're going to Tracy. You know what, Tracy? That's exactly, I was excited about the product too. You know what? I'm not a skincare expert, but you know what? I'd love to get you on the phone with this gentleman I'm working directly with. His name's Danny Yassity. He's one of the top earners of the whole company. He's doing very, very well financially. Now, if your expert's not doing well financially, say, you know what? They're doing very well in the company. You don't have to lie. Doing very well in the company. He has 100% of the information. Serious, right? They want to hear it. Oh, I want to talk to him, right? You know what? He loves to have fun. If you're a dolphin, you're like, oh, I want to talk to this guy. He sounds like fun. Now you're motivated to listen to him, right? And loves helping people. If you love to help people, hey, that guy sounds great. I want to talk to him. If I say that to her, she's going, it's gonna hit home. One of them's gonna hit home. And now, guys, a lot of us are a couple different. I'm money motivated. I love to have fun, and I love helping people. I'm definitely not analytical. I'm not a sea urchin. You want to know about the product? Don't ask me. You know, but I would say that to people. I'm like, I'm on the phone stuff. I can get by now. I can get by as the expert. Okay, I can get by now. You guys can get by now too. But if I say that, it's gonna motivate her to go, oh, okay, cool. When I get her on the phone and Danny does his job, and again, our job as experts on the three-way call is to get to the next step. It's not to close. I mean, really, yeah. Hey, if we can close them, great, right? Because I know if we can get someone in this company and they see the big picture, hey, if we got to get them in, like push them in a little bit, we get in, they see the big picture, they're like, oh my God. Thank God you sold me. Don't sell them, I'm just joking, but listen, it's okay to close them, but you want to be careful how you close them. We don't want to have hard closing and stuff. We want to be known as that. Jeff doesn't want that. Loving, caring, sharing. Care about them. I get on the phone, Danny gets to the next step. Let's say she gets off the phone, she's like, I am in. I'm in. And she goes, well, how do I do it? I go, do what I did. She thinks about it, right? She goes, okay, you sent me a video. I can send a video to anybody, right? Simple. Oh, you follow it up and you say, hey, what'd you like best? Call me. Can you call anybody? Yes, I'll do that, right? She's thinking so she's good so far. And she sits there and goes, wait a second. You put me on the phone with this guy. Then she'll think about it for a minute. She'll go, wait a second. So I don't need to know anything? So people I know, I put them on the phone with you guys? And they go, yeah. And she goes, that's simple. That's simple. I can do that. Guys, if people will say, I can't do what you did too much. You said too much, you didn't follow the system. I told this woman that. I slowed it down just like that to her. And she went, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I get it. You know what happened? I saw her 2 months later. 2 months later in Nashville. She came up to me, she gave a huge hug. She was like, what? She was on the regional. 2 months later, she was regional. 2 months later, senior brand partner in regional. I was like, what? She was there, I followed the system. Guys, if you're not doing this, if you have results, hold on, because you're something like this. You may be awesome. You may be an esthetician. You may be an amazing salesperson. You sell your people, you'll get them in, but they can't do what you did. When people say I'm not a salesperson, you know what I say? Great! Great! Well, look at the salespeople. You know what? Salespeople don't do great in this company. They go, really? Yes. Because we don't sell, we share. Salespeople, if you're a salesperson in here, you had a hard time in this company, there's a reason. You sold. You don't sell, guys. Get it out. Don't say sell. Don't say it. Get it out of your vocabulary, guys. Don't say sell. Stop saying sell. Okay? And when somebody asks you a question, get really good at this. Write this one down. Really good at this. People love, don't write this down, but people love when you say, I don't know. They don't like it when you try to be excellent and you know you're full of poo-poo. They don't like it. Try to skirt around it, you know, the person doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay? Get really good at saying this. I don't know. All I know is. Now, if you're like me, you have bad English, you go, I don't know, all I know is this. That's what I say. And if I have a couple drinks, and I don't pronounce my R's. Luckily, there's no R's in that sentence. That's what I talk about. But anyway, you're really good at saying that, guys. I don't know, all I know is blah, blah, blah. Okay? She says, hey, tell me about this product. You know what? I don't know about this product. All I know is, you should see these pictures. Check these out. You know what? Is this one of those pyramid things? I don't know. All I know is, pyramids are illegal. This isn't illegal. I mean, we're on CBS News, The View, The Doctors. We were featured at the Emmys, the Grammys, the Country Music Awards, the NAACPs. So I don't know about you, but would it be illegal if we were on those things? I don't know. You know what I can say to people, my close friends? Try this sometimes. It feels good. You know, when someone says to you, hey, you know what, Stan, I heard this a pyramid thing. You know what you say to them? You go, you know what? I know exactly how you feel. I was ignorant once too.
Smile and nod.
No, don't say that. Say that if you really don't like them, say it, okay? But write this one down. Feel, felt, found. Okay? And guys, this is fun. You get good at this, you do it with your kids. Okay? So, Stan goes to me, Aaron, watch that video, man. It's one of those pyramid things, ain't it? Like, you know what, Stan? Man, I'm so glad you said that. I know exactly how you feel. He's going to go, what is he going to do? Because normally you go, no, wait a second, no. It's not a pyramid because, you know what, that's like a job, and you know, like, you actually make money, it's just not one of those things. You get defensive, right? So what are you doing? He's like, hey, I'm upset, yeah, I'm right. So you're arguing with him, what are you doing? You put the boxing gloves on. Yeah? Oh yeah, it's not a pyramid, man. It's not a pyramid. I'll show you. You got a job? Yeah, boom. You got a job? Yeah. Okay, come on, bring it on. Right? He's gonna fight with him, right? We don't fight. But if I go like this, like, you know what, Stan? You know, sometimes you said that, man. He's gonna say sometimes you said that, man. I know exactly how you feel. He's like, yeah, that's right, you do? Yeah, man, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way. He's like, all right, cool. Boxing gloves are off, right? Now we're hugging. Then I say, you know what? What I found out was, then you say, hey, what I found out was, it's not illegal. It's been featured in all the publications. And, so many magazines, TV, it's crazy, man. But you know what? I felt the same way. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me get someone on the phone who can really explain it. Because I'm brainy. Hold on a second. Or they pause it. So get someone on the phone. You do anything. I do that with my son. So I was like, Dad, I don't want to do homework tonight. Honey, I know exactly how you feel. I felt the same way, Parker. What I found out was, if I do my homework, and I didn't get good grades, I don't get any hot chicks. He goes, oh man, I'm doing my homework. Whatever motivates your kids, I don't want to go to bed. Oh, my dad. Oh, I know exactly how you feel. When I was your age, I felt the same way. You know what? When I didn't go to bed, I go with an extra finger. You want to go with an extra finger? Nope. Go to bed. Whatever you want to come up with, okay? Be creative. Have fun with your kids. Feel, felt, found. Do it for every single objection, guys. Every single objection, you can use it. Okay? Get in front of the mirror and just go, feel, felt, found. Feel, felt, found. Feel, felt, found. I am awesome. Feel, felt, found. I am awesome. Feel, felt, found. I love Aaron Whittier. Okay? Does that help you guys? Does that really help? It's simple. It really is simple. In this business, I'm telling you, you get these little things, you're like, man, I wish I would have known that. This is great. I'm going to use that. It can change your business. Change your business. If you guys haven't had success, you argue with people, you get defensive, and again, you're not using the Q-tip mentality, right? You're taking things personally. You're not doing Phil Found. Put people at ease. They're expecting you to argue. They're expecting you to get upset. They're trying to get under your skin. People don't want you to be successful, guys. Your family does, but your friends, they don't want you to be more successful than they are. They don't. How many guys have friends like that? Get rid of them! Right? Hang around 5 people that want you to have success. Yeah, you do. You do. Seriously, I love seeing people say that. I don't want to try your product. Say, okay. Say, dude. Did you guys hear that? So, I got that from Doug Burdick. This business is all about stealing. Steal some stuff from everybody. Steal it. Hey, I love to steal. All the stuff I'm saying here, there's no original stuff. This is 18 years in the industry of hearing speakers. Like Raymond said, get to every region. You know what? As broke as I was, I never missed an event. Never missed an event, all the companies I was in. All the big events, I never missed them. Yeah, I love to have fun. But this stuff, like little things like that, some of you guys have heard this stuff. It's new, not new to you. But other things you're going to hear today, you heard today, they're a little different. It's not because I studied, it's because I went to every convention. Everything. And I got pieces of stuff from everybody. You guys do the same. Everybody that comes here, every region will be here. You guys don't even know you learn it. You guys ever be in a car, driving around the car, and you're like, yeah, I know that song. How do I know that song? You start singing the lyrics, and you're like, how do I know that song? It's because you heard it over and over and over again, right? So people say to me, like, hey, I've heard those calls. I know people say that. Oh, you know what? It's the same call. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's the same call, different speaker. And say, you know what if Jeff Olson called you tomorrow and said, you got to do this call? Would you be able to do it? And they go, no. I said, okay, then get on every call. Until you can teach it, be on it. Does that make sense? Now, some of you guys are going, I don't know if I can do this. Right? He's not going to ask you to do a call class. He may ask you, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to get up here and do this. Okay? But just understand that you guys understand the example. Okay, be on every call. Be at every market party. Be at every results party you can be at. See every speaker that comes in. He's going to learn. You're going to take something from everybody. Okay? So, you guys get the three-way call? You guys going to do the three-way calls?
Yes.
Liars. I'm joking. I know you guys are going to do it. You know what? You guys do three-way calls, your business is going to grow. It's going to continue to grow and grow away from you. That's the whole thing. You guys want another job? Right? You want a business. You want to turn residual income into a lifestyle, right? Guys, we have a residual income in this company, a true one. I can tell you guys a story. So you guys heard this last night. When I called Mindy was like, I don't want anything to do with it. Well, then I went around and I went to her girl, Betsy Smith. You guys know who Betsy Smith is? Called Betsy. Betsy's like, she's like 35 years old, times 2. I'm joking, she's not 70. Hey, she's a little older. And I called her up and I go, Betsy, hey, I found something. May I have it for you? She goes, what is it? I said, skincare. She goes, Aaron, skincare? I go, yeah. She goes, oh, no, I don't do skincare. She goes, I've been using the same product for 30 years. You know what I did? I went, oh! You know what I was thinking? Residual. I knew my product was better than hers. 30 years? She's like, Aaron, you here? I'm like, I'm here. That's my product. Guys, I've been in nutrition for a long time. Nutritional products, people don't stay on for long. 30 to 90 days. You guys have heard Jeff say this. 30 to 90 day window. People start using medication, they feel better, or supplements, they feel better, what do? Stop using it, right? Same thing with nutrition. People lose weight. They get to the weight they desire, they're going to stop using the product, right? Supplements, they feel better, they're going to stop using it. Skincare, man, this is a different animal. Now listen, you guys all, just like me, you have people customers that use a product, they're not using it anymore. That'll happen. It'll definitely happen. But all I know is this. All I know is this. Is that, you know what? People that use this product, it's better than anything in the world. And if they're getting it for free, they'll never go off it. Does that make sense? Have everyone get it for free. Now, when I say to people and they go, hey, I go to people and I go, hey, Heather, you like the product? Yeah, I know you like the product. You use it for like 6 months now, right? Your face looks great, you're beautiful. You know, I don't know if you want to get it for free, but do you like to get it for free? Because if you don't tell anybody about it. You go, don't tell anybody about it. Oh, so all you do is tell people about it? I go, yeah, just tell people about what you're using. You guys get that? Hey, listen, if you don't want to get it for free, don't tell anybody about it. That's a little from Doug Burdick. You guys know who Doug Burdick is? Who doesn't know who Doug Burdick is? I just need you real quick. Doug Burdick he lives in Chicago. He is the brain. Jeff Olson's brilliant, but you know what? Doug Burdick's more brilliant. You know that Nerium gives back? That's Doug Burdick's brain. Next time you see Doug Burdick, thank you. You know what he did? I'm going to tell you guys a story. Doug Burdick joined Nerium. He was a brand partner just like we were. He joined Nerium. He called up the home office one day, called up Jeff, said, Jeff, how much product can I get for this amount of money? Jeff said, what are you doing? He goes, well, I came up with something that, for my organization, when someone joins the team, if someone sponsors something, they give them a free product as a reward. When a customer gets a customer, I'm going to give them a free product. When the brand partner gets a customer, I'm going to give them a free product. Jeff went, can we do that? And they said, yeah. He goes, Doug, you're brilliant. Do you have any more ideas like that? Doug said, you know I do. He said, I want your 5 best ideas. I want you to get rid of your brand partnership. Get rid of it. You're working for me. You're my consultant. Doug Burdick is Nerium's consultant. Okay? All these promotions going on, guys? Doug Burdick. Okay? guys meet him, you go to Long Beach and you meet him anywhere, just get like 10 seconds to divert it. First one make you laugh, then it'll change your life. The guy, man, you just get a little time with him, the guy's brilliant. He's really an alien. He's not from this earth. No, I love Doug. He's amazing. So, we have some smart people behind this company. Really smart people behind this company. Okay? So again, 3-way calls, we already went through that. Again, these slides, just so you guys know, these slides are in your back office. I don't know if you guys do that. Regional training or PowerPoint. So you guys can go back here if you missed something, okay? Attend a live events, and talk about that. Now, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to talk about something I don't want to forget to talk about. Meeting etiquette. Okay? So you guys are like, oh boy. Okay? Now, there's a lot of things you don't do, and you do in meetings. All right? Very important. You can actually determine whether or not your brand partner joins the business, your prospect joins the business, or someone else's prospect joins the business. There's a lot of stuff. I hope I can remember everything I want to say to you guys. If you have a results party, again, those are simple. Just have fun. You guys know what form is? Form. You guys want to know what you talk to anybody about. You meet him. I meet Clifton. He's a prospect of Tracy's. I meet Clifton. Well, I'm like, what do I say to this guy, right? What do I ask him? I remember form. Form. That stands for family. Hey, Clifton, hey, you have a family? Where's your family? Have any kids? Blah, blah, blah. Didn't talk about yourself, guys. F stands for family. O stands for occupation. Clifton, what do you do? Okay? Now, if you ask people questions like that, hey, hey, what do you have for family? Oh, I have kids. I have young kids. People love to talk about themselves. He's going to give you information, guys. Occupation. Hey, what do you do? Ah, man, I used to be a professional baseball player. I used to be a pitcher. Major League Baseball pitcher. Do you guys know he did that? Yeah. It's crazy. I love this guy. But no, he's like, yeah, man, I blew up my shoulder, man. He tells me a story. I'm like, hey, what do you do now? Oh, I do this, and, hey, what do you like best about your job? It's another one, guys. Just anybody. What do you like best about your job? It's another one. You guys probably never heard this before. What do you like best, Clifton? He says, well, say he's a waiter. Hey, I'm a waiter. Man, I love people. I love people, man. Meeting different people all the time. Every night, you never know who's going to come in. Hey, what do you like least? Well, man, the people. Some of the people that come in, right? Or, the hours, man. I got kids. And, you make more money at night shifts. So I don't get to see my kids that much. Boom! Got it, right? Got it. So check this out. That's how you spin it. Clifton. Yeah, that's awesome, man. You love working with people. But, you wish you were home with your kids, things like that. It takes up hours. So, Clifton, let me ask you a question. If I could show you a way where you can still work with amazing people. You can work with different people all the time, and you could be home with your kids anytime you want. Would that interest you?
Yes.
How can he say no? Right? He told him you could give him what he likes. Take away what he doesn't like. You guys get that? You can do that with anything or anybody. Now, you don't want to do that if he's a prospect, he's someone else's prospect. Oh, if I can show you a way, you don't do that. But, maybe you do it when you meet somebody. Maybe you meet a waitress or a waiter at the end of the thing. Oh my God, you're amazing. Give them compliments. Always compliment them. You go into a store, you guys go shopping. Girls, you go shopping. You go into a store, someone comes up, can I help you? Yes. Actually, I'm looking for something. Pretend, even if you're not. You pretend. Just fake shop. Yes, I am. I'm looking for a bra. Whatever. So you know what? They help you out. They show you some stuff. You know what? And let's say it's Tracy. And maybe again, you fake shoppers, you don't buy anything. You know what? Thank you so much. Tracy, you know what? You've helped me out so much. Thank you so much. You're the nicest person I met today. Thank you so much. Or you know what, Tracy, I love your boots. Where did you get those boots? Those are amazing. Man, you got the most beautiful eyes. If you're a girl, say it to a girl. Don't say it to guys and girls. But yeah, I love your lipstick. Oh my God, that necklace. Where'd you get that? That's beautiful. Okay? Yeah. He's like, man, what are you doing? So guys, what do you do? You leave that store. You grab the car to the store. You write down Tracy's name. You write it down. Maybe you call her the next day. Or 2 days later, call the store. Hey, is Tracy Gladwell working there, please? Yes, she is. Hold on one second. Hey, Tracy, I don't know if you remember me. I was in there, I was shopping for some shoes, and I said, your boots are amazing. Oh my gosh, yes, I do remember you. They'll remember you if you compliment them, guys, because people don't compliment. You guys get that? She goes, oh my gosh, yes. She likes me. She likes me because I was nice to her. I wasn't a freak. I was nice. And you know what? Tracy, listen, you were amazing. You were amazing. You helped me out so much. Listen, I'm not sure if you're open. Listen, I don't want to get into this because you're working. But I don't know if you're open. My company loves people like you. People like you do very well in my company. Are you open? Yeah, I am. Great. Listen, again, what is your email? What's the best way to get in touch? I'm going to send some information by email. Well, what is it? Listen, I'm not going to get into it. You're working. Well, can't you tell me anything? Listen, it's 80% visual. It's a good one. 80% visual. Can't explain it over the phone. What's your email? What's the best number to maybe the way to text you? She gives me your phone number, right? Text. Great. Hey, listen, when can you watch that? When are you going home? Oh, I can watch it at 9 o'clock. Listen, I'll shoot you a text at 9:15 and see if you can talk. Great. Do it all day. All day you guys can do that. Does that make sense? A lot of you guys, and I'm just like you. I did it wrong for many years. Okay? Clifton's a waiter. Clifton helps me. I go, man, you're a waiter? You must hate it. What are you doing, waiter, man? Man, I got something for you. You gotta do what I do, man. You must hate being a waiter, man. You're not even that good at it. I might get punched next, right? Well, he got the boxing gloves on. That just made him please put these things on. Let me take my knuckles up, you know. He's not going to like me. Compliment them. Always assume they love what they're doing. Wow. Amy, you are an amazing, amazing car salesman. Amazing. You must love it. You must love it, Amy. If I say it to her, she goes, I don't really love it. Oh, you don't? You got it, right? You don't? Oh, you seem like you love it because you're great at it. Hey, Mike, we both know it, okay? Always assume. Because if I say, Amy, you know what? You must hate being a car salesman. She's going to be like, I love it. I love it. What do you mean? What are you saying? What are you saying about me? It's the best job in the world. I've been doing it for 30 years. I love it. I'll do it till I'm dead. She's going to hate me if I say that, right? She's going to make up something. Going to get defensive. She's not going to be honest. You don't have to be honest. Does that make sense, you guys? Those little things, okay? I forgot what I was talking about.
That's on R.
Oh, 4. Thank you.
You're on R.
I'm on R, recreation. Hey, man, that'd be fun. Hey, what do you and your wife do? You guys go, oh, what do you do? What's fun to do around here? Do the activities? Talk to young people. Hey, you in sports? You still playing sports? You play sports when you were growing up? Hey, I play football too, man. Oh, cool, man. What position? Get them talking about this stuff. And money and motivation. That's kind of a weird one, A lot of times we don't get to that one there, but sometimes they may just come out with it. Tell you, man, I'm looking for something. I want to make more money. Oh, really? As a matter of fact. Really. Get information with them. When you form them, you get information. You gather information. You get hot buttons. Does that make sense, guys? You get those hot buttons, you know where to take it. The end of the meeting, right? Clifton's at a market party. Clifton's at a market party. And I meet him in the beginning. Again, maybe I'm the expert. I'm this guy speaking. You're the girl speaking. Right? And now this is a big thing, guys. You go to market parties. Besides getting everyone. If you don't have a guest, get there. If you have a guest, obviously you got to be there, right? You're going to want everybody else that doesn't have a guest to be there. If you show up and you got your guest, you've probably been doing it for a long time, you got 2 guests, and there are 3 people there, you're like, where's everybody? It's got to stink, right? 5 people in the audience when there's normally 50. Then you're like, wow, this company's going through some major growth. Wow. Then you have to go, what's wide open? But guys, if you had a bad day, get to the meeting. If you had a great day, the meeting needs you. The people at the meeting need you, need your energy. Okay? So, I'm the expert. I'm the speaker. Tracy brings Clifton. She brings him up in the beginning. I meet him. I say, oh, nice to meet you. He gives me one thing. Yeah, man, I love my job, but I just can't see my kids enough. I have a son, man. He's amazing. He's amazing. I love my son, man. I don't get enough time to spend with him. Well, you know what? She brings him up at the end. And by the way, you guys got to do this. You guys don't do this. Some of you guys don't. Some of you guys did it last night. It's great. If you have a guest there, immediately after that speaker says, thank you very much, you guys. And you go, woo, clap, whatever. Or you just say, thank you. You guys are cool. What do you guys do? You guys go, oh, so yeah, would you like best? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. Well, let me tell you about this. Clifton goes, yeah, let me tell you about this. Yep. So I just wanted to put a guy in there because I sound like a girl. But so what you want to do, the first thing you want to do, guys, you want to make a line up to that expert. You have a guest. You go like this. Tracy goes, oh my gosh, Clifton, you got to come say hi to Aaron again. You gotta, come here. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. That's what you got to do. Get up there quickly. Because how many guys have had a speaker in, right? And you're like standing over there going, can't get to them, you're going, really want to meet, but man, will you stop talking to him? And you know what's the worst thing? It's the worst thing. Okay, if someone comes in, an expert comes in and does a market party for you, and you guys are all brand partners, and you go up to the expert and you steal all their time. And the prospects are waiting. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, guys. Yeah, you want to meet him, you want to talk to Dennis Windsor comes in, does a market party. Oh my gosh, Dennis! I love you. Let me tell you about this. This what's wrong with my business, but this is in the line, right? And Dennis is going, talk to that prospect. Oh man, listen, excuse me, Martha, but that's uncomfortable for him, isn't it? Don't do that, guys. Wait till all the prospects have gotten the love, okay, from the expert. You guys getting that? And listen, if your brand partners that aren't here that are doing it, please educate them on this, guys. Get the guests up to the expert. Let the expert ask them what they like best. Let them try to close them for you. And especially if your expert met your guests, they remember those hot buttons. I remember Clifton says, yeah, you know what? I don't have enough time to spend with my kids. I say, Clifton, at the end, hey, Clifton, what'd you like best? And he says, hey, man, this is cool. So you know what? I guarantee that you saw an opportunity to spend more time with your kids, didn't you? When you get started. Awesome. You guys get that? Let your expert close them. Don't be the expert. Don't be the expert. That's when your opportunity to have your expert that's speaking. They're the expert. They're looking at them going, wow. Oh, speaker. Let them close your people. Don't take up their time, guys. And if your prospect comes over and they've done the job, don't go, yeah, so let me tell you about him. Let the other people come in. Okay? Get the time later. The party after the party is the time when you meet the expert, you hang out with the expert. You talk to Dennis after the party, after the meeting. Party after the party is the time. That is the time for your expert to close your prospects. Or whoever's prospects. You guys are going to work as a team. Does that make sense? You guys get that? See, I get it? Yeah. All right, so that's one thing, meeting etiquette. Second thing is, the speaker asks you to participate. Raise your hand, raise your hand. Raise your hand, yes, nod, yes, raise your hand, yep, okay, yep, come on guys. Okay, so, I'm going to show you a trick. Show you guys a trick, and I did this in Chicago. Show you guys a trick. Now, you guys all see me? Okay, so check this out. And do this. Try this next time you have if you come tonight and you have a prospect, I don't know is it tables? Okay, so it's more of this setting. Okay, you can kind of do it with the tables too, but so what happens is, how many guys have ever had that prospect that gets things like this? Yep. How many guys have that? Some of you guys do it right now. So check this out. This is how you get them to change. Okay? Now again, the speaker is going to know what you're doing. If we explain this more to more people. So you sit next to him, right? My prospects sit next to me, right? They're like this. So I look at him and I go, him or her, and I go, right? He's like, he just feels that you're doing the same thing. Then what you do, After a little time, go like this. You'll see them go. And after a while, okay, I basically put my leg down, guys. Put my leg down, your prospect, and put their leg down. Then what you do, eventually you go like this. Your prospect, and eventually, if you can, your prospect will lean forward. I'm telling you, it works. I'm telling you guys, it works. We learned this the first company we did. It's amazing. You know what happens? And listen, you guys don't have to do this. I hope you do. Not this example, but listen. When you guys go to a convention, you come to a training like this. I'm not picking on you guys because you guys know this. You don't have to do it now. I'm not saying you have to do it. Okay? But if you guys were in Baltimore, if everybody's in Baltimore, I sit, every time I go to a convention, I sit like this. And listen, some people have bad backs, can't do it. I get that. And it's not as comfortable. It's so much more comfortable to do this. It is. So much more comfortable to do this. So much more comfortable to do this. It is. But you know what? Your speaker, when they see you like this, they think you're bored. You're sucking the life away from you. You are. You're sucking the life away from you. You're sucking the energy away from you. So if you guys are in Baltimore, every convention I go to, I'm in the front row. I don't care. Before I was at NND, I was in the front row. I sucked up some NNDs. Said, can I be your guest, please? And what I did, because I can run fast. You know, I'm old. I can run fast. And I'd say, well, let me get your guest thing, and I'll run. So the other goes, I'll run, I'll get front row. They said, oh, okay, cool. And that's why I get front row every time. And Mark sees it. Mark and Tammy, Jeff, those guys see that. And this is not just me. I mean, you know who's great at it? Patty McCracken's great at it. Pouillet's great at it. These guys are great. Because they were educated from another company to do it. Your speaker, if you guys are sitting like this, your speaker is going to be on. You're giving them energy, guys. Looks like you're interested. So in Baltimore, Mark picked me out of the crowd. Mark goes, Aaron, come here. I go, what? I went on stage, and it's awesome. I wish you guys could all experience this. And like a convention, I mean, it's so weird. This is when you experience this, you're like, oh my God, I'll do it forever. I don't care how much I'm backwards, I'll do it. So Mark called me up on stage. There were 3,000 people. He said, Aaron, I want you to stand next to me. I said, great. And he said, okay, everybody in the audience, lean back and cross your arms. And lean back and cross their arms. And we were like, it was like, whoa. Then it was, okay, on the count of 3, everybody lean forward and get on their elbows. And both Mark and I were like, it was like a wave. You felt the energy. And Mark said something about that. He said the same thing. You know what? You can't do it, don't do it. But that speaker is working for you. Does that make sense? They're working for you. Give them energy, guys. So important. When Dennis comes here next month, you guys, I want you guys leaning forward. He's going to be like, woo! KC is awesome! If you can. Again, it's tough, guys. Sometimes my back hurts. Sometimes I'm like, nope. But just do it half the time if you can. Lean forward. Don't cross your arms. I know it's comfortable. Don't do it. This is your livelihood. These are the people around you. Livelihood. Do everything you can to help out the person next to you. Does that make sense, guys? Now I'm going to tell you what not to do. Now, first company I was in, we did meetings. We had desks. Oh, it's crazy. I'll tell you guys some stories. There's some companies out there. We got who's new to this industry? This company's your first company. You guys have no idea what's out there. I'm going to tell you my first company. $5,000 to get started. $5,000. Hundreds of products. Okay? We actually rented desks. Somebody paid the rent. We went in there. We paid $500 for this desk. We got a phone. We ran ads. We sat at our desk every day waiting for the phone to ring. Phone to ring. We had presentations, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. We had a whole office, right? Chairs everywhere, nice display. And the meetings were great because there was a display where you could actually there was a little test tube of water, and you could put this open circuit in the test tube, and you know, water, there's no electricity in water, right? You put this thing in, and you put a little drop of this stuff called Essence of Life. It was all 84 minerals that are in your body. You know, they say, provides 12 essential minerals and videos. Minerals and vitamins. Wow. You know what? We have 84. Where's the other, 72? So anyway, we had this Essence of Life. It was desalinized seawater. You put one drop in that test tube, that light bulb lit up. And you're like, it was an awesome demo. People are like, oh, that stuff's good. It's like, that's what happens to your body. You take one of this, you light up. That stuff tastes like crap, let me tell you what. Woo! you're like, that's what. But you know what? It was an awesome demo. So we ran ads. And we get different types of people. Of course, you don't run ads, guys. It's no fun. You get all kinds of different people calling it. It's hard. I'll tell you what, you learn a lot. Learn a lot on the phone and everything else. But so what happened was, there was this guy that joined the company, and he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Let me just say that. Okay, he was kind of goofy. I felt bad for him, you know. But anyway, we didn't feel bad for him after this. I'll explain what happened. So we're sitting in the seats, and we had our clothes back then, and some of you guys have heard this. Our clothes was, hey, you know, number ones were the kind of person that, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. Number two, hey, listen, mission the prize. Number three, listen, you could have sat down a long time ago, I'm in. I mean, just make it easier on your prospect, and just turn to your prospect and say what number you are. 1, 2, or 3. So 3 was, I'm in, right? This guy comes in. This kid gets him off an ad. This kid didn't dress very well. We're all like 3-piece suits, you know, spending money, gold watches. Back then they were gold. Guys don't wear gold watches now. Guys are like, just joking. But anyway, back then, so this kid, he felt bad. This guy walks in, briefcase, nice suit, looks like he was off of Wall Street. There's a lot of money where I live. There's a lot of money. There's some very wealthy people there. And comes in with his briefcase. Yes, I'm here to see Joe. Well, yes, Joe. Joe? Okay, cool. Joe, here's your prospect. Guy goes, looks up and down, Joe. You know, okay, whatever. So he sits down in the seats. We're all sitting there. The room is packed. Right? Great speaker there. So at the end of it, the speaker goes, hey, which one are you? 1, 2, or 3? This guy turns to Joe. He goes, you know what? He goes just like this. Goes to Joe. He goes, I'm a 3. Joe goes, I got one! We're like this. Sit down. Joe, sit down. You know what happened? The guy went like this. Thanks. All of our prospects were like this. See you later. We beat Joe up. Don't do it. So the point to that story, that's a real story, guys. It happens. Okay? The point to the story. Listen, we all get excited when someone sees it, don't we? You know, you send someone a video, you don't think they're into it, they're into it. You get excited. You guys got to be cool, calm, and collected. Right? Does that make sense, you guys? Calm, cool, and collected. Someone says, you know what? I'm in. At the end of the presentation, you know what? You don't go, you know what? I knew you would be. Be cool. I know you want to burst in the scenes and go, yes, like, what? You want to do that. Remember that story with Joe? You ready to go? Oh, Joe. Okay? Another thing that's big, guys, okay? And I'm talking to everybody. There's a guy that's an executive director in the market I work in. Good friend of mine, been in the industry for longer than I have, 20 years. This guy is so bad about being on his phone. I'm like, are you kidding me? Danny's like, you need to tell him. I'm like, no, you need to tell him. He's on your team. He's saying, you're running the market. You need to tell him. Okay, I will. I told him, you know what? Danny was in town. If I told him, where I live, 2 weeks ago. Danny was in town. He's in the back of the room standing up on his iPad. I turn around and I go, are you kidding me? And I know Danny wasn't happy. He's standing up, not even sitting down. I go, Danny told me to tell him. I get up, really quietly, by the way, because you don't get up during the presentation ever. You gotta go pee, you hold it. No, listen, you gotta go now, it's okay. This is the region. Go pee. But never get up during the presentation. You get up during the presentation, well, maybe you don't have a prospect there. You're like, I don't care, I don't have a prospect there. Well, you know what? Other people do. You get up, the whole crowd, say Mindy's up doing a presentation. She's up doing a presentation, you're all like this, and all of a sudden, someone gets up. Well, your prospect's watching Mindy, and that one thing that could have been the deciding factor that Mindy says that sparks them into the business, someone gets up and they go, why is that person leaving? Is that something that she said that they didn't like? And they miss that whole thing. Someone gets up and goes, oh, I didn't take this call. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Guys, you're killing it. You're killing people's business. You're killing the speaker. The speaker sees you walk out, they lose their mojo. Don't do it. It's 40. The presentation should be 45 minutes. And if it isn't, guys, if it isn't 45 minutes, listen, don't let me a speaker, the expert, and go, Dennis Windsor, you went 46 minutes. Or any expert, don't do that. There's some times where I go over. I get excited, I go over, but don't do that. But your presentations, 7 o'clock you will arrive, 7:30 start, try to start on time. No, start on time, don't try, start on time. 7:30 you start, 8:15 that presentation should be over, including the testimonials. And I'm going to go, that's what I'm going to segue right now. So don't be on your phone. Don't ever, you know what, when you bring your phone, put it on vibrate. Listen, you guys have kids, maybe you're on call, whatever. I understand. And that's what the person should say before they get up, and before they do speaking. Hey, listen, if you have a cell phone, please mute it. You don't have to turn it off. Because when you have kids, an emergency happens, God forbid, you have it, right? Please, everybody, please stay in your seat. The presentation is 45 minutes. You can say that. But guys, it's your responsibility to tell your brand partners that aren't here. Don't ever leave. Spread this on. This is so important, guys. So important. Okay? You don't have a speaker there? Talk to people. Mingle. Mingle with people. Help out your family. We're family, guys. You guys get this. You guys have great marketing. This is unbelievable. I love coming here. Our market in Maryland, D.C., Virginia is so much bigger. So many more people. But our market parties are like 30 people. Now it's one market party in Maryland, D.C., in Northern Virginia. One, we have 30 people. You know why? Because I stink as a presenter. I'm joking. Danny's been there every day for a year. It's Danny's fault. I'm joking. No, I'm just joking. It's just different in the East Coast. But my point is we're working on getting it gelled. Does that make sense? You guys have to work on getting it just run like a well-oiled machine. I'm telling you guys do this one thing, meeting etiquette, and you follow these things, your meetings will grow. Your prospects will sign up. And they'll bring people, and they'll sign up. They'll sign up. And you guys are going to start cranking. Why do you think Southern California is cranking? They had a lot of people who have been in the industry before that knew what to do. If you guys have never been in the industry or never heard this before, it's okay. Now you're hearing it. Change it. You guys get it?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now, go over this real quick. Real quick, I want to go over this. Fast Start game plan. Okay. Fast Start game plan. Now, this shouldn't be 2 hours. First and foremost, shouldn't be 2 hours. 45 minutes tops. Okay? So, I get Martha in the business. I sponsor Martha. And I go, Martha, first thing you want to do, you want to go watch the Grand Party training. Tell her how to find it. She goes, great. She goes home and watches it. Hey, can you watch it tonight? Yes, I can. Great, Martha. After you watch that, what we need to do is we need to schedule a Fast Start game plan. Take about 45 minutes. We can do it at your house, do it at my house, do it at Starbucks. If she doesn't live here, I'll call you on the phone. We can do it through Skype, we can do whatever. Okay? She was great. When can you do it? Tomorrow. Again, they go, well, I don't know if I can watch the Grand Party training tonight. You say, it's okay, Martha. Listen, I thought you wanted to go fast. Do you want to go fast? Yes, I do. Okay, you know what? Stay up an extra 45 minutes to get the Grand Party training done tonight. If she didn't make excuses, I gotta go, I just recruited. She hasn't even done it yet. It's been a week. I'm like, whatever. She said she wanted to make 20 grand a month. I'm like, you ain't making 20 grand a month, not doing your partner training. Not doing it. So, can't even get on the phone with Danny. She's not the right person. You know what's funny though? She was a lead from Renee Olsen. You get executive director, you start getting leads from the company. That's cool, isn't it? Get to executive director. You get a new media prospect. You're like, woo-hoo! Somebody that actually got in touch with the company said, I want more information. They're hot. I called this girl up last week. Hey, actually, I texted her. I emailed her saying, hey, what's best, phone or email? She goes, oh, you can call me. Call her up. I'm like, hey, my name's Amber, blah, blah, blah. She goes, how do I get started? I went, why not? She goes, how much to get started? I go, 500,000. You want to go fast? She goes, yes. I go, she goes, okay, I'm going to do 1,000. How do I get started? I go, that was easy. Wow. Thank you, Renee. Okay, so get to execs. You get those. I got that because I'm the only NMD in Maryland, D.C. I got that lead. Okay? So, but again, she's not the right person yet. She may be. Not the right person yet. Hopefully she will be. So Martha goes home. She does that. We schedule the follow-up. Okay? To do a faster game plan. We do this. Immediately I tell her, you know what, you don't have your kit yet. But I have success planners because I'm a leader and I expect to recruit people and sponsor people. So I have success planners on hand. Because if not, I can't really do a proper fast start game plan. Are you guys planning on sponsoring people? Who's planning on sponsoring people? Ready to keep your hand up if you have an extra success planner. You liars. Joking. So listen, it's okay. Some of you guys didn't know to have them. Have them on hand. Have them on hand. Go to the back office and order. You can get 5 for like $35. So what happens is 2 come in their kit, right? I love how they change that. 2 come in their kit. So she's going to get 2. What I do is if I sponsor her, yeah, you know what? I invest in her. I'll let her keep those 2. 1 for her next new brand partner. Or actually both 2. I'm going to give her 1. She gets to keep 2 of them. She has 2 to sponsor her first 2 people. And go through them. Does that make sense? So I sit there and I sit down with her, I do Skype, whatever, and I go, hey, turn to page 10. This is your why. Hey, you know, Martha, I spoke a little bit about this, but why did you sign up? Go through the why. You already know about that. Try to make her cry. You may not be able to do that yet. It's going to evolve. Okay? Don't make her cry and say, I hate this. I want to cry. It's not that I come to you. I'm crying. Don't do that. Then you show how to make a list. Right there, you sit down with her. Listen, people have different ways of doing the game plan. Your leaders may have heard different things. Do what you like. Don't do what I'm saying if you don't like it, okay? Sit down and say, listen, Martha, how many people do you know? Because I know a ton. Say, great, let's make a list right now. Let's make a list of as many people you can think of top of your head right now. I'll give you 5 minutes. She makes a list. And I'll say, listen, you know what? Better yet, give me your cell phone. I love, did you guys hear the call with Dale?
Yes.
And so if you guys didn't hear this, shame on you. But if you did, you guys know what I'm saying. Check this out. Now you can go home and do this in any brand partner that's been in for a while. Because again, every brand partner we have on our team hasn't called everybody in their phone. Guarantee it. They haven't. There's a chicken list. Some of the chickens might be in their phone. So what you do, you go to them and go, Martha, listen, I want you to separate this. You guys can do this on your paper. Okay, Martha, at the top of your page to the left, I want you to put product. And then beside that, I want you to put RRP. I'll tell you the results party. Right? From there, I want you to put sit down. From there, over next to that, I want you to put video. From there, I want you to put market partner. So 5 things.